Hi, this is Steve McMahon. I can't make it to the Plone conference this year, so I'd like to give you a quick video lightning talk on something I've been working on. Ambidexterity is a through-the-web editor for dexterity content type, validators, dynamic defaults, and vocabularies. It also allows you to edit content type views through the web. To give you a quick demonstration of it, I've loaded up Dexterity, I've created a new test content type, and I've added two fields to it. One, a phone number field that we're going to limit the format on, and another, a start date that we'd like to default to the current day. Now, let's take a look at how we do those things using Ambidexterity. I've just gone to Site Setup, and I'm going to choose Ambidexterity and get the editor. We have a drop-down that will allow us to choose content types. Most of those content types only allow us to add a view, but for content types that have been defined through the Dexterity field editor, that is through the web, we can edit a lot more. We can add defaults, we can add validators, and if it's a choice or a multiple choice field, we can also add vocabularies. So here's our phone number field. We could choose between phone number and start date, only the fields that were added through the web. Let's go ahead and add a validator for that phone number. We've loaded up the ACE text editor here. We've got a little bit of comments to give us a clue. And I'm just going to add in a simple validation using the regular expression library, which I've imported. This is just using the regular expression library's match function to check the incoming value against a regular expression. And then if it doesn't get a match, that is, the response is none, it's going to set an error message, a pretty bad error message in this case. Let's save the changes for that. And now let's go add our default for the date field. I'm switching over to the start date. I'm going to add a default for it. Once again, we've opened up the ACE editor, and I'm just going to paste in some pre-prepared code here to set the date. We can import the datetime library. From it we can get the date class, and using the date class we can use the static method for today to set the default to today, and we can save it away. All of these scripts are done with restricted Python. We've added a few extra modules and made them safe to use, like regular expression and datetime, because they're going to be so very useful whenever you're doing defaults or validators. Let's take a look at our results. We'll head back over, in this case just to the home page, tell it that we want to add a new item of our test content type. We can immediately see that it set the start date to today. Now let's try adding a phone number that is not a valid international phone number. And indeed we got exactly our error message that it has to comply. So let's try and make that valid. And save it away. And we do have to give it a title, but no error this time on our phone number. Our validator worked. If I wanted to, I could easily edit that presentation template now just by using a little bit of tell. But if you want to see how to do that, take a look at the tutorial on Read the Docs. We've got full documentation for collective ambidexterity, including both a thorough tutorial and an explanation of how it works, the underlying nuts and bolts. Give it a try, give me some feedback, make contributions, and enjoy the conference. Thank you.